I'm Brian Sump. I'm the owner and president at Urban Autocare. I started in the automotive industry a decade and a half ago, and I had no automotive experience or really any business experience. One of the blessings of that is that I took an outside and a fresh perspective to an industry that really had a poor reputation. And so I've always had a really strong why to transform the automotive industry, to give it a positive image. I've always wanted Avalon Motorsports to be a safe place for our team members, a place where they can advance both personally and professionally and achieve their career goals. Many entrepreneurs believe that the purpose of business is solely to make a profit. But in our organization, we believe that the most important thing is our people. And if we bring in the right people and we follow the right processes, we will be profitable at the end of the day. And that is very important. Our mission is to create an uplifting environment versus being let down, which I think most team members and even clients and vendors are let down in business. We want to make people feel uplifted in spirit and excited to continue to work with us and work for us. So if you're looking to potentially become part of the Urban Autocare family, I thought it would be important for you to hear directly from our team members about what you might expect and how you become a successful member of our family.
Knowing now what I know about Urban Autocare, if I would have known this years ago when I got into this industry, things would have been so much better. I mean, I've gone through a lot of shops over my 38-year career, and this company values their employees. What you think, and they'll listen to suggestions that you have to make the process better. Urban Autocare offers more training than most shops that I've ever worked at. They feel that training is expensive, whereas at Urban Autocare, they know it's an investment in you as a technician, and it's beneficial for the company and our clients. In the amount of time that since Urban Autocare acquired the previous shop that I'm now at now, I've progressed from being a full line tech to an active working shop foreman. I've progressed into first stages of management. There is continual growth for everyone in the company. When Urban Autocare acquired this shop, I heard about it the night before, and I immediately got extremely nervous. I even put feelers out and had other jobs lined up. But I am extremely glad that I never took that jump. That would have been one of the biggest mistakes of my life.
I've been a technician for 35 years. I've been a Master Tech certified for 25 years. I've been a NASCAR Technician of the Year, and I've been L1 certified for 25 years. I've been with Urban Autocare for 8 years now. I was in the building prior to Brian buying the shop, and he took me and my wife to dinner and showed that he really cared about where I was going in the company and what my future could be here. And my wife really enjoyed Brian and Phil, so I thought I'd give it a shot. The shop is a very ethical shop. If the car doesn't need it, we don't do it. If I have a problem, Brian's a phone call away. If it's really something important, he will meet me wherever I need to be, and we'll discuss it and make it happen or fix it. If we come across an issue that me and Zach cannot handle, that we need more help with, we get Director of Operations involved, and between the three of us, we can make things work. Here, I have a name. Brian comes in, shakes my hand every time he gets a chance, and we discuss kids and family and stuff, and I wouldn't want to go anywhere else. If I'm a technician and I'm looking for a place or looking for a home, jobs are easy to come by, but you're looking for a home as a technician. Someplace you can hang your hat every day and know it's secure. This place offers everything you need. The pay is relative across the board. You've training, as much training as you can handle. This is the best place I've ever worked. I'm not going anywhere else, and this shop has made me a better technician because of it. My voice is heard. I am part of the company. I just don't work for the company. I'm part of this company, and that's all you can ask for.
I wanted to work for Urban Autocare based on an experience that I had here. I've known Brian for a long time. about 14 years now. I came in as a customer because I did know Brian and had such a great experience that I decided to change career paths when I saw a job posting. As a customer, my experience here was I had a last-minute issue with my wife's vehicle. They were able to get me in very promptly. They were very courteous to my situation. I was actually getting married the following week. They finished up my vehicle in only a couple of days. I got it back before my wedding. It was pretty new to us, and it was just really a blessing having the car back even when I didn't have an appointment. You know, these guys snuck me in, treated me like family. And shortly after my experience at Urban Autocare, I saw a job posting. I hadn't previously considered a career in automotive, but thinking back to my customer experience, this was a place I could see myself and wanted myself to build a career. Working at Urban Autocare is different for me than any place I've worked before because of the family that you build here. The culture is somewhere where you want to go to work every day. I've never felt that way about a job before, where I feel at home. I recently did a leadership training through Urban Autocare, and one of the points of emphasis that this world-class trainer spoke on was emotional security. And I realized that I've never had that in a job, where I can go in and explain how I feel, my thoughts, my opinions, and not have any fear of losing my job. I've never felt that at a job or a career before, and that's how I know that Urban Autocare is a place for me, because I can express my feelings, emotions, however I feel about the company to anyone below me, anyone above me, and I know I'm not going to be judged for that. I know that I'm not going to be reprimanded. I'll just be listened to. When I think about career growth at Urban Autocare, I came into this industry with Urban Autocare. I had no experience prior. Before Urban Autocare, I worked in the eye care industry, and I had little to no knowledge of the automotive space. I've been given a number of opportunities, including going through our leadership training and growing through that and becoming the general manager of our High Street location. And if someone was curious about advancement opportunity at Urban Autocare, I would say that I'm a prime example. I came from the outside in the eye care industry, zero automotive experience, worked my way up through our leadership training program, and in a little bit more than 3 years became general manager of a store. There is a lot of opportunity for someone here at Urban Autocare who's committed and really wants to grow. The thing that I appreciate the most about Urban Autocare is that you can go to any shop and you'll have the same feel. It's like you're working with the same guys or girls at any location. I've worked at multiple locations, and you get the same warm feeling when you go to work. It's somewhere where you want to be, somewhere where you want to grow and learn. And you've got the same kind of culture across shops, which is very rare to find. The mission of Urban Autocare is to create an uplifting environment, and I feel that way every day when I come to work.
So I've been in the automotive industry for about 20 years. Started off working at dealership level for about 15. It was great learning how to deal with all the different makes and models, and also deal with the dealership environment. Since then, moved on with Urban Autocare. Happy to be part of the family and team environment that we have here, and the opportunity for advancement in career. It's a big difference from the dealership, and our customers are not just a number to us. We take very good care of them here, and also our employees as well. We end up having team meetings every morning here and get together to get the day started. It's a fantastic environment to work in. I started with Urban Autocare about 3 years ago, and after about the first year, I started into the management development program. Went about a year of training with that, and have been general manager of the 26th Avenue location for the past 2 years now. It's been a fantastic journey. We've been breaking records almost every month as the days go. The thing that our clients at Urban Autocare like about coming to us is that we do offer that personal touch. We do offer digital vehicle inspections, so the customer has transparency as far as what we're recommending is for work, and we do offer lift rides as well, so they have transportation back and forth. At Urban Autocare, I have a lot of confidence talking with clients. We have a 4-year, 40,000-mile parts and labor guarantee, which is the highest in the industry, and our customers really love that.
I started my career actually in upstate New York, where I was a technician for 15 years. I made the move to Colorado approximately 10 years ago. Started to work at a Toyota dealership in the local area. Injured my back, and that's how I met the current owner. I was a service advisor at his German car shop for about 10 months. I rehabbed my back and then decided to go back to working on Toyotas just because that's what I loved. Following that, I spent 8 years more at the Toyota dealership and was just looking for a change. Something outside of the box, something different from the dealership. And Urban Autocare offered what I was looking for. They offered the environment I was looking for, they offered the pay I was looking for, and I liked the way they did business. They had grown significantly from where they were at one shop, going to buy another shop, to where we are today with 5 shops. So I saw that things were being done correctly and right, and customers were coming back, and that gave me a really good feeling about rejoining the company. The training I received through the dealership, through Toyota factory training, it was good training. There was a lot of theory, and it was based on that specific manufacturer with a lot of very good information. However, recently I was sent to the World Pack Conference in Orlando for training with Urban Autocare, and had the opportunity to go with other shop foremen from our company. And I just found that the World Pack training was clear, concise, and a bit more practical in repairing vehicles more concisely in a shorter amount of time than the more general training that I received in factory training. If you're a technician looking to join our Urban Autocare team and you're concerned about the training that you may receive, one thing I can tell you is that it's world class. It is designed to help you fix cars and do it precisely and save the customer money. The 2 things that I like most about working at Urban Autocare is the family feel that we have here, the care about each other, and care about the customer. Another thing that I would say is it's on a level where the customer feels safer and less pressured and more comfortable getting their vehicle repaired with us than they would at a dealership.
I started my career about 15 years ago, spent about 13 years in the big box automotive retail/service industry, mixture of both retail and service for 13 years, and spent the last 2 years with Urban Autocare. The difference is remarkable. Previously, difficult to move up. There's always been that ceiling blocking me off from being able to move forward and progress. With Urban Autocare, there is no ceiling. I can go as far as I want to, as far as I need to, and as far as my stepping stones will allow me to. The training abilities, there's always something available for me. If it's going through leadership, if it's talking to the technicians and getting that hands-on training of this is exactly what's going on with this vehicle, so that way I can see it and better express it to the customer, so that way I know what's going on with it. Being a female in the automotive industry definitely has its challenges. There are some people who are not accepting to it and don't particularly trust my ability to have the knowledge to be able to communicate with them or to understand what they're saying or what is wrong with their vehicle. I've also found on the opposite end of that there are a lot of people who automatically trust me strictly for being a female, being able to prove myself to those customers, whether they already understand that I know what I'm doing and already trust me, or having to prove myself because they didn't start out trusting me. I'm able to say, this is what I know, this is what's wrong with your vehicle, break it down into layman's terms, so that way they understand, and then they're going, oh my gosh, this is awesome. I completely understand what you're saying, and I'm grateful to have found a lot of success in this business. Through working with Urban Autocare, I have been able to tremendously improve my skills with challenging each other, challenging myself, stepping out of my shell and being able to communicate better with my teammates as well as my customers. That way we're all on the same page, and just really be able to shine where before I was maybe more of a dirty rock, and now I'm a shiny diamond.
I've been in the automotive industry since I was 16, working only at dealerships. So it's kind of scary, the idea of transitioning into the independent side, because that's something I didn't know anything about. And the interview process was really cool. We talked a lot about culture and making sure that everyone's a good fit to work together. And I think that since being on with this company, they've really proven that that's something that they actually hold as a core value. In transitioning into the independent side of the automotive industry, I think one of the things I've appreciated the most is I started not long before the holidays. The owner of the company texted me on my personal cell phone the morning of these holidays. You feel like you're a part of this family rather than just a number, and I feel like that's the biggest thing I always felt like working in the dealership side of things. Another cool benefit for me of working at Urban Autocare is work-life balance. I think that that's something so important, and being in Colorado, there's so much to do here. I don't spend 6 days a week. I'm not here until 6, 7 o'clock at night. I know my schedule and I know how to plan around that, and having weekends and time to do the things that I enjoy doing is amazing.